late. I just had some other things that I had to do today, so unfortunately we can't stream for the whole thing, but that is okay because it's only Vulpix and we do already have the shinies sort of thing, so that we missed doing our stuff and we are getting into it for the day. Yeah, we'll see how many shinies we can end up with. I think I've already got 2 or 3 normal picks and 2 Alolans at this point, so yeah, definitely not one that we need to worry about too much. But it is what it is. So yeah, how we all doing? Can I have my live chat back? Thank you. What are you doing? Give me my live chat. Are you serious?
Dandruff? Try new Head and Shoulders Professional range. A clinic. Try new Head and Shoulders Professional.
Go away. Go away with your ads and just give me my live chat. Oh no. Okay, there we go. Got it. How you doing, Brian? And Charm, welcome in. Okay. I got the chat up and running, guys. It's all good. It was a bit worrying then for a second. Hello, Eilish. Yes, I wonder why I could possibly be late. I wonder who's to blame for that one. But our first Vulpix for the day that we're catching is a 666 Vulpix. So, you know what? We're just going to catch this one because why not? Funny comment. What you're talking about? Let's just yeah. Oh yeah, and Chom, last com day I think it was, you timed out one of Eilish's messages. Yeah, you don't have to time out her messages. Hey, there we go. There's our first shiny of the day. Yeah. Eilish is cool. She can make stupid comments. It's fine. She's one of the ones that gets a pass. But yeah, everybody was talking about it like, you did. We're all talking about it. Like, all the other mods are just like, Eilish's message was timed out. It wasn't me. And I looked at the back at the thing and it says Chom timed out. It was just before you left the stream. The evidence was there. The stream said that it was you, so it had to be you. You might have done it by accident. You don't remember? No, I don't think you timed her out. I think you just removed one of her messages. Just, like, blocked one of her messages. It's fine, dude. It's no biggie. Like, yeah, I said timed out, but I meant, like, blocked one of the messages. It's fine. It's fine. Most likely your phone being out, yeah. As I said, I don't think you would have done it on purpose or anything, but yeah, I was just telling you just in case. But yeah, it's fine, dude. I figured that you would have known. Not to anyway, sort of thing. But it's all good. Alright, so let's get on the grind. So we're 1 shiny in already, and we've only been gone for, what, 3 minutes? But yeah, as I said, sorry guys that we're an hour late for the day, but it is what it is. I figured if any com day was going to be, you know, starting late, it's fine for this one. I don't think this one's going to be a very popular com day in general. I think most people are going to be pretty blasé about this one. Yeah, I know. I didn't have time when I got home because I had to do a couple of things. I was going to chuck a thumbnail together. I started doing it, but then I couldn't find all the pictures that I needed for it, and it was just like, this is just going to be more effort than it's worth. I'll probably chuck it together later tonight and just chuck it up on the stream afterwards. But most people that are going to come into the stream are going to come in through the shorts tab and stuff like that anyway, so it's probably like, yeah, most people aren't going to see the thumbnail, so it's no biggie. So it's all good. Excuse me. I had an hour, but I had to do other stuff I told you that I had other stuff to do when I got home. It wasn't just coming home to do it. Maybe if someone didn't make me run so late. This is totally on you, Toots. I will. When I'm not under a time crunch, I'll get home and chuck a thumbnail together quickly. And chuck it up on the screen, the stream. But yeah, I just had other things to prioritize when I got home. Like one, my chat phone was completely dead, so I had to plug that into the charger and let that charge for a bit, just so I had some juice for it for the day. Yeah, just had a few things around the house to take care of. Living life doesn't matter, your thumbnail is more important. Ideally, what I should have done, and I even thought about this last night before I went out, is I should just grab all my stream stuff and take it with me, just so I don't have to come home in the morning, afternoon, whenever I happen to come home, and get all my stuff and then come back down here. I could have just come straight here. Yeah. Could have done my thumbnail last night, and I just, well, in the future when I've got plans the day before Com Day, I will make sure that I've got stuff planned. But to be perfectly fair and all that sort of stuff, this Com Day was dropped on us very sort of like out of the blue. Like, it was only announced during the week, where they're like, oh yeah, and just remember, this week is Com Day and it's Vulpix. I already had these plans for this weekend made before they announced this day, because they don't give us enough advanced warning about events in the game. They're just like, oh yeah, and just so this weekend, like 2 days before the weekend, oh yeah, we've got another event on. They need to give us more forewarning when it comes to events. It's annoying. But anyway, let's get into our research and stuff. Yeah, I know that it was a very, very old option back in the day. That's why most people are going to be like, probably collect this. This one. You're halfway home already. How long did you? And we have a little background pick-a-peck from... Anyway, let's find the research that we actually want. I always forget to do like the last part of my research. A Lechonk photobomb was found. By the way, you know what that means. Lechonk Com Day. Eilish will be happy about that. Hey, another shiny Vulpix. She's always wanted a shiny Lechonk. You only had to show face. I know. Now to go watch more bones. And get ready. I suppose you've got time. You've got plenty of time. You can go home and watch more boons. Did a whole bunch of that this afternoon with lunch. Interesting lunch. Just don't get too comfortable and fall asleep like last night. Because then you're just going to be grumpy. I don't need grumpy Eilish. She's mean. She yells at me. Alright. Back to the research. So, icy and spicy. There's the one. Alright, so it's just 7 nice throws, 5 great throws, 10 Pokemon, catch 5. Cool. We can do that. Just keep getting like tiny drops of rain as well. I don't think it's gonna rain, but it's trying to. Relaxed about this Com Day. I'm not really fussed about how many shinies I get, to be perfectly honest. I'm not in any big like, oh, I need this many and this many of each. It is just a little bit guys, so if there's a bit of wind noise in the phone, apologise for that. Yeah. Oh my god. There's a lot of wind. So one thing I hate being down here on a windy day, doing streams, just because the wind blows straight across from the fields. My chat had frozen. 20 shinies and you'll come. No, excuse me. We had already made plans for you to come over, thank you very much. There is no challenge that needs to be set. First of all. Well, that's 3 already, so I don't think 20 is really going to be an issue. Even starting an hour late, 20 shinies should still be fairly obtainable, I would say. You'll give me the encouragement to be more enthusiastic. I'm sure you will. Give me the encouragement to be late. No, I didn't say it was too easy. I just meant in 2 hours, that should be fairly obtainable. 20. If I could click on the one that I actually wanted, that would be fantastic. Wait. Should be able to finish that first stage of the research in just a moment. We'll just shiny check all of these little fellas. Hey, there's another one. So that's 2 of each so far. So we're up to 4, and we've been going for 13 minutes. So that's not too bad. But it's always like this during com days, that people aren't really too keen on. The shiny odds always seem to be insanely high. And then you get ones like last month's, well, yeah, that I always said last week's, because technically it was last week. Yeah, they always seem to be a bit lower. Okay. No, I'm not doing Dynamax. Dynamax system, and Oho is like a really tough boss to beat as well, so we wouldn't have enough people if I was to host them. 80 shinies in it. Excuse me, I will just come back to your house. Don't you threaten me with unobtainable goals, woman. wouldn't even be able to get 80 shinies on a full length com. Wouldn't be able to get the 80 on a like back when we used to get the 6-hour com days during COVID. The highest amount of shinies that I've gotten from a single com day back when we did have the 6-hour ones was 63 or something like that. He likes and you'll come over and stay until one. That's a bit mean. I don't think that's going to happen today just because people aren't interested in Vulpix. Like, it's a Kanto Pokemon, so people just aren't keen on it. And I'm also on the back foot because somebody made it that I couldn't start the stream when I should have been stream. So there'll be a bunch of people that probably would have been here, like regulars and stuff like that, that might not come in because they don't know that I'm streaming because they didn't see me start when I should have been starting. How you doing, Airbreak? Welcome in. Yeah, so we're doing pretty good today. Pretty good. How you doing? Oh, and also, Eilish, remember, you still owe me a week. That was one of the things from back in the day. You thought that I may have forgotten that one. Alright, so our second stage is basically, yeah, catch 10 Pokemon, so catch 3, 5, 10, use 3 berries, 5 berries, 7 berries. So easy, easy. Hey, you're home. Nice. Honestly, it's like, what was the point? I know you just had to show face and everything, but it feels like you spent more time getting there and then getting home than you actually did being there. At least it makes Bella happy. Good, you hit the share button and copied the link to everyone. You don't have to send, but hey, nice dude. Cheers. Much appreciated, man. Phone to actually charge, that would be fantastic, thank you. So yeah, we're not doing too bad. We're only, what, 20 minutes in and we're already 4 shinies. When I was at home and I opened up the game, I had a whole bunch of normal Vulpix, like Kanto Vulpix, and only one Alolan. So I was thinking they were going to spawn sort of out of sync and we are going to get a lot more of the Kanto than Alolan, but everything seems to have... Which doesn't surprise me because it was the same during Sandshrew Day. And we had both of those along with the Kanto spawning. It was fairly even. isn't as blustery. Like, it's not bad. Like, it's not cold or anything. It's just blustery. So what do we reckon? Who's going to win the amount of shinies? Are we going to get more Kanto or more Alolan? My money would be on Kanto, but saying that, talking about the Sandshrew before, I'm pretty sure I did actually end up with more Alolan shinies than I did Kanto. Can't wait for you to see my Gyarados shirt. I've seen your Gyarados shirt. I was there when you bought it this morning. But I'm very much looking forward to seeing it again. It's a cool shirt. And I'm daring to dream. Alright, so we should be able to... Let's have a look. For my research, okay, we need to catch one more. Alright, that is all of the catches that we need. Quickly get through this research so we can move on to the last stage. Wait a sec, so we have Community Day and Ho-Ho battles on the same day. Yeah, the Ho-Ho battle started yesterday, so technically it's a Ho-Ho battle weekend, like Dynamax battle weekend. Com Day is just the one day. But yeah, they dropped the Com Day on us out of, like, sort of out of nowhere. Because we only had our Groki Com Day, and then it was only during the week that they're like, oh yeah, and just so you know guys, this weekend is also Com Day for Vulpix. They obviously wanted to get it out of the way early, given that we do have the tour later this month. So I still think that they need to space out the Com Days a little bit better. Because I do miss when they used to be a month apart from each other, or at least, 3 weeks or so apart from each other. When they're too close together, it just seems like there's a little bit too much going on. But just with the amount of events that we get in the game these days, it makes it very difficult to stay on top of everything. Okay, so and unfinish this little Alolan Vulpix. I'll admit, I was never a big fan of Alolan Vulpix when I first saw it. I was like, I don't know. I just don't particularly like it, but it has definitely grown on me. Same with Alolan Ninetales. They're actually, like, Alolan Ninetales more so. It's actually one of my, probably more favourite of Pokemon these days. More favourite of Pokemon? That makes no sense. As a Pokemon that I rate, oh my god, I can't even speak English. It's a Pokemon that I rate fairly highly these days. I don't mind it. Like, as I said, it's definitely grown on me. I think it's just the elegance of the design has sort of grown on me more. When I first saw them, I was like, they look a little girly, sort of thing. A lot like Galarian Ponyta. It's very My Little Pony-esque. That one's definitely one that still hasn't grown on me though. That one I'm like, it's cool, but it's definitely not one of my favorite. It just doesn't really feel like it fits in with Pokemon designs, because it is very My Little Pony-ish sort of thing. Oh my god, dude. Okay, I'm gonna miss out on my incense spawn because of you. Thank you very much. That's wonderful. You can go and jump off a bridge now. I hate when I miss out on my incense spawns because I always think that they're going to be shiny, because a large portion of the time they are shinies. Okay, so we can finish off this. Alright, move on to our last stage. Nice, another one with the background. Not too bad. Shame it's not shiny. Hey, there we go. I was gonna say it's been a little bit since we got our last shiny. That's shiny number 5 for the day. Hey, that's actually not too bad. Not bad for a wild shiny. Alright, check you. Click on it. I don't understand why the player character on the overworld has a hitbox. Because quite often you're standing on top of stuff and you can't click on it. There's no reason for our player to have a hitbox. Okie dokie, last part of the research. So again, 3, 5, 10, 3 Pokestops, 5 Pokestops, 1 kilometer. I am going to have to clear out some items. Like, it's not too many. You know what? Let's just do away. A bunch of these. Alright, so that's the 3 Pokestops done. Out of the way. Do I have a Charizard? There's no distance trades in the game without people that you've spent a lot of time building up a friendship with. Honestly, dude, Charizard is probably one of the easiest Pokemon to obtain in the game. So, just catch some Charmanders, dude. You'll have one in no time. Well, that's not cool. You're not supposed to run away from me. Yeah, the original starters, Squirtle, Charmander, Saw, tend to pop up during a lot of different events in the game. So getting the candies that you need for those ones won't take you very long at all. course, no shinies from you. Oh my god, flies, go away. When I first started walking around here, I was like, oh great, it's one of those days where there's not many flies down here. The longer I've walked, I've collected a herd of flies. They're annoying. So annoying. It's like the worst part of being down here during summertime, doing streams. During winter, you got to put up with rain and cold and all that sort of stuff. During the summertime, it's the goddamn flies. Of course, always the one. The incense spawns are always underneath the. Okay, what do we do? Shiny so far. I think it's 5. Yes, 5. So 3 Kanto, 2 Alolan. I think the only thing that I still need to do for this last stage of the research is walk the kilometre, which if we're lucky we should be done by the time we get to the start of the trail again. Okay, and catch 5. And it was 5 Pokestops. Why did I think it was 3? Alright, scratch that. We still have to do more. There's always more to do. I'm going to try and get at least another 4 or 5 shinies before the end of this hour. Like once, yeah, in 25 minutes, there's only an hour. Hey, there's a background one, nice. Wild background is terrible IVs, but could be used for trading. Again, why do you spawn on top of each other? Just click. Oh my god. Stupid player model. You don't need a hitbox. Thank you. It's, yeah. If you've been around long enough, you'll know that that's one of my biggest pet peeves in this game. The incense spawns just being really bad at spawning on top of everything else and being almost impossible to click on the one that you actually want. It really grinds my gears. Sorry, Thusal? I'm sorry for pronouncing that wrong. Hey, no. Welcome in. How you doing today? We started off so well, and now Where have all my shinies gone? It's just the kilometer and the Pokestops now, so we can just focus on the shiny hunting now, which is ideal, because still want to try and get to the 20. Like, I always say that, like, oh, today's going to be fairly lax, we don't really have a target that we're trying to hit, but then I set myself a target. There's no reason to try and get the 20. All it does is just take up storage space that I don't have. But here we go. See? Incense spawn right. At least I think I can get it. Thank God. It tried to spawn right on top of everything else. I haven't clicked on here. Every time I click on a Kanto one, just because the screen does that white flash as the Pokemon pops up, it's that lighter color, so it looks like it's a shiny. I have a feeling that this next incense spawn is going to be right on top of one of these. It tried. I feel like given that I'm trying to hit a target, it might be worth actually trying a special random. I didn't really want to waste it for like the candies and the Stardust and that on it. We'll see how we go. If we get to the last hour and I still feel like we're lacking, I might chuck it on for the last hour. Because things aren't doing too well right now. Come on, where are my shinies? Hey, there we go, finally. Alright, that's number 6. And then it runs away from me. Dude, what are you doing? Stay in the ball. And terrible IVs. Alright, at least we got another shiny, so it feels like it's been a hot minute. Hey, and another shiny. Alright, that's two relatively close to each other. So, we're getting there. We're starting to... And terrible IVs. I'm going to miss the incense spawn that was there, unfortunately. Of course. Of course. At least, I think... Yeah, good, I was able to snipe it. So yeah, I think that was 7. Yes, 7 little shinies. So as I said, if I can get to 10 by the end of the first hour, so that still gives us, what, a little over 15 minutes to try and get 3 more. So we've got a good chance now that we're not really focusing too much on the research. Hey, Cold Hearted, how you doing, man? Good to see you, man. Long time. How have you been? Come on, little Vulpix. Shiny when it popped up. The Alolan one is very hard to tell. It's just that slight variation of the colour. Catching anything good? We've caught one half decent shiny so far. Given that it's really only the shinies that I'm catching, I haven't really got anything too decent up until this point. A couple of backgrounds. Yeah, half decent shiny. The thing with Vulpix though is, honestly, it's not really that useful for anything. Alolan Vulpix is great for PvP, but you need PvP stats for it, so you don't want one that's actually too good. You want one with fairly average stats on it. But yeah, Alolan Vulpix is a monster in Great League. Such a versatile, bulky, like ice fairy type. It's basically like a built Dragon Slayer, just being ice fairy. But its weaknesses do make it susceptible to like poison and stuff like that, unfortunately. And steel types. Steel types are not very fun for it.
The methods, it's all the timing, it's everything.
No, but definitely a great one to have. Like, if you do PvP and you do Great League, I would definitely suggest trying to get a good level of Vulpix. I already have a very good one for Great League, so I don't think I'd be able to get one that would be much better, to be honest. I think it's like... I honestly can't remember what I can remember I built it for the regionals, like the Australian regionals. I'll actually have a look at it in a second, but I know that it's a very decent one. How you doing, okay? Just been working like crazy, been trying to catch one of your streams recently. Got over the flu and it's snowing like crazy here. Well, I'm glad that you're in here, dude. It's good to hear that you're working hard and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, I'm glad to see you actually finally being able to catch one of the streams. It sucks that you've got the flu though, man. Did you get hit by that big snowstorm thing that was hitting the US? Was it like last week? What am I looking for? Ninetales. Yeah, see, we have a couple of decent can't even speak English. Kanto ones. I think it's this one that is. Oh, that's not even a good one. This one is a hundo. That's the OCIC one. Yeah, that one's a hundo. This one is the OCIC one. Yeah, see, it's really good stats for a PvP. So you want something that's close to that sort of thing if you want a decent one. I'm not sure where it ranks though. Off the top of my head, I can't remember, and I can't IV check it now because that crashes the face cam because it's another overlay. But great PvP Pokemon if you can get one, like a good one. You don't really do PvP, just raids and max battles. Still a good Pokemon to have though. Like if you can get a really good Ninetales. As I said, it's a bulky ice fairy type, so ranks pretty high in both of those categories. And yeah, it's surprisingly bulky. Yeah, it's been snowing off and off and on here. In North Carolina, we're getting, not getting the worst though. Some people are getting 16 inches of snow. That's insane. Coming from like Australia, like we get snow here in Australia, like in the Alps and stuff. Because yes, surprisingly, Australia does have an alpine region. And we do get snow during the winter months and all that sort of stuff. But the vast majority of the country doesn't. Here in Melbourne, where I live, well, I live halfway between Melbourne and Ballarat, which is like Melbourne's the biggest city in Victoria. But Ballarat's sort of like another regional city. If you drive up to Ballarat, they do get snow sometimes during winter. And quite often, like during winters, like it snows like a couple of kilometers up the road from me. But I'm not high enough in altitude for it to snow where I am. But yeah, just to hear like 16 inches of snow, it's just like, oh. I don't even know what an inch of snow looks like. Come on, little shinies. Are they sitting on 7 again, or was I up to 8 now? 8. Okay, so yeah, we have 4 of each. So we only need 2 more in the next 10 minutes. And I'm sort of on target to get to what I want to. Either way, dude, like I hope you're staying safe and warm and all that sort of stuff with all the snow and craziness that's going on. Yeah, you know, well, not so much you, but just in general, people in America and stuff like that are getting smashed with 16 inches of snow. Meanwhile, in Australia, in Melbourne last week, it was like 43 degrees Celsius. Which is bloody hot. For those that don't know, 43 degrees is, that's criminally hot. It should never be that hot. So yeah, that gets us 9 shinies. So yeah, we're doing good. We only need one more, and and there it is. All right, that's 10 shinies, and it is the second hour, but it's my first hour of the. So 10 shinies, 1 hour. If we can keep doing that, we should be able to finish with the 20. And this honestly could be half decent for PvP. Unfortunately, Kanto Vulpix, because it's only single typing and it's fire type, don't really rank so well for PvP in comparison to a Alolan Vulpix. Alright. I'm trying to click on this little, not that one. This one. Nope. No. That's the one, finally. Of course, the incense spawn up right in the middle. Yeah, I'm gonna miss it. Gonna miss this incense spawn. I could have got it if it actually hit the one that I want. Hey, we actually got it. I thought that was going to despawn on me before I got a chance to click on it. It's hard to believe that it is already the 1st of February. Like, we're already a month into this new year. It doesn't feel like we're that far into this year already. How has it already been a month? I would like to try and at least get one more. How am I hitting that one when I'm, I was going to say I'm clicking nowhere near it. Goal at this point, we've got 4 minutes, one more shiny. We can do it. I believe. Oh, speaking of, as soon as we do roll over into the next hour, I do need to finish off this last part of the research. Just collect it. since I am walking, probably should put an egg on. For the primal raids to return, not much longer. Wait, they did announce. Wait, they're coming up this month, are they? Hashodash, how you doing? Welcome in. Like, Primal Groudon's good. Primal 26th, I can't remember exactly. Okay. Yeah, Primal Groudon's great. Because it's is a lot easier to beat. Primal Kyogre is... son of a bitch. I hate it so much. A Primal Kyogre with Blizzard is basically just a murder weapon for your Pokemon. Like, it absolutely destroys grass types. And even with a large group of people going in against it, it just decimates your entire squad. Just one hits everything. It was really bad though. Back when they first started playing around with charge moves and stuff like that, I think it was just after we Primal Kyogre and Groudon, or it was like the second time around they came. But they did some tweaks to like how often raid Pokemon use their charge moves, and they broke it. And we had Primal Kyogre at the time, and it's just spamming Blizzard. They were dark days. I was absolutely chewing through like 2 whole teams, and you'd have like 12, 15 people in the raid, and it'd just chew through like 12 of your Pokemon. You'd just be like, oh no. And then at the end of the raid, it'd give you like 3 revives. Like, thanks game. Doing well. You live in California, does Vulpix Day start tomorrow? Yes. Yeah, so it's on Sunday, your Sunday, the 1st of February. Why can't I click on the one that I want? Okay. Just gonna have to clear some space. Okay, so it has just hit 4 p.m. We are sitting on 10 shinies for the hour. So the goal is to get another 10. So we'll see how we go. I think I've clicked on all of these except for these ones up here. The spawns up here usually get fairly chockers, so it's good to try and clear them out while you've still got a relative amount of space. Because yeah, the closer I get to those stops, the more spawns are going to pop up, and it can get a little bit hard to click on stuff. I think you can't wait to get both the shinies. Yeah, it's a good com day if you need the shinies. Unfortunately, these aren't ones that I needed. So, yeah, this is definitely one of those com days that I could have you know, taken it or like left it. See, this is exactly what I was talking about. A little bit closer to these stops, and it's almost impossible to click on these just because of how many spawns you get. Then we're going to get our incense spawns on top of it, and it's going to be a bit of a, just a little bit of a pain in the ass. I have to catch this one. Ah. Dude, will you chillax and just stay in the bowl? Got blessed with a Shadow Pancham hatching an egg today, and finally got your purple Marie. Took me 6 years of playing. Hey, nice dude, well done. Congrats on your Pancham and your Marie. I said Vulpix. There's too many Vulpix. They are distracting. Imagine putting it, yeah, the spawns never used to be this bad on this Pokestop, but it's been adjusted over the years, and yeah, and the reason why is just because around here, this is where there's like barbecue pits, as you can see, like barbecue and gazebo picnic area. There's a lot of cell traffic here because the car park is right in front of me. Basically, I'm walking into the car park now, and then there's the gazebos there, and so there's a lot of cell traffic, and wherever there's a lot of cell traffic, there's a lot of spawns. So this is just very clustered. Makes it very hard to click on things. Okay, watch me not be okay. We actually got the incense spawn. What do you know? Look at us go. Yep, still got the incense spawn. The one time I actually want the other spawn, I keep getting the incense spawn. They should really spread the spawns out more. You don't remember all the Pokemon huddling in Pokestops in the TV series? Yeah. I also don't remember all the Pokemon living in cities either. Makes it very difficult. Yeah, when they were first, trying to market the game, go out and adventure in the real world and catch Pokemon in their natural habitats and stuff like that. You go anywhere that's sort of outside of a city and there's no cell traffic and there's like no spawns. Where Pokemon would actually live, and it's just like there's nothing there. But you walk through the city streets and they're everywhere. It's like this doesn't seem very true to life, but fair enough. Yeah, I really feel it's something that they should have worked on back when it was more popular, is like actually distributing the spawns into places to get people out into the places where you think that they actually, onto like nature trails, and rather than actually in cities and stuff. You would go to the boardwalk, that's where all your shinies are normally. Yeah, well down here, I mean, I've been doing comm days and stuff down here for years now, just because, as you can see, there's a lot of spawns and a lot of Pokestops and a lot of gyms, and back when the game was sort of at its height, this was one of the best places in Melbourne that you could come to play the game. Like, it would be absolutely packed down here. There'd be people walking all up and down the trail. There's a road right next to me, as you can see. There would be people driving along and like pulling up at all the Pokestops. People would get pulled over by the police all the time. People on the residence page, like in town, would start complaining, being like, it must be one of those comm day things in that stupid game again. The av's just packed with stupid people driving around, and yeah, it would go absolutely crazy. Like, people would drive up here from Melbourne and like to play the game, like play on comm days and stuff. And now I feel like I'm the only person that's down here now. Like, all these stops along here would all be lured up. Miss those days. It was a crazy thing. It actually was like a community day. Now, as I said, I feel like I'm the only person that's actually down here playing these days. You can't complain too much about spawns though. You do have a big, a G-bird spawn point at the end of your trail. Oh, nice too. I'm actually spewing. I used to get heaps of spawns at my house just because where I live is sort of, it was away from a lot of Pokestops. Like I couldn't see any Pokestops from my house. And because I live in a court and all the cell traffic of all the people that live in the court, because it's fairly condensed, the spawns there were crazy. Like in an hour, I'd get like 30, 40 spawns, like just big clusters at my house. They installed like uphill behind me. They've put like 1,000 step thing, which is like a walking trail type of touristy attraction-y type of thing. And since they've done that, I can see some gyms and Pokestops and stuff from my house now. I get hardly any spawns at home now, and it's just like, god damn. I went from having like really good spawns where I would catch at least 1 or 2 shinies at home a week, just sitting on the couch and just open up my game, bang, there would be a shiny, to basically getting nothing at home now. It's back like it was when the game first came out, and it's sad. I was getting so many spawns for so long. There were people hiding at the hookah lounge doing a ho-ho raid, tried to join them and they left. Oh, seriously? That sucks. Hey, Gabrielle, how you doing, man? Welcome in. Well, so far, this has been a very slow start to this hour. We have no shinies. I'm running out of time to get this next 10 shinies. You got stopped by a solar beam. Those Dynamax Oho raids can be tough. Yeah, I've seen. It's like Oho in general with solar beam is fairly tanky. So Dynamax version of it, yeah, I can imagine it'd be a bit of a monster. So when I first started streaming today, one of the guys is like, "Oh, can you do a Ho raid and invite me?" It's like, mate, like, we don't have enough people to do that. Like, 1, I'm doing this, and 2, yeah, we do not have enough people to try and get one of them done. Which have I caught the most of? This is number 11. I think I've got 5 of each. I think this is the 6th of my Kanto, and yes, Tom, I am in Australia. I'll do a check in a second. Yeah, so 5 and 6. So yeah, we had 5 of each up until that point where I just caught the 6 of the Kantos. So that's 11 shinies in total. Is the screen lag? It might be because of where I was, because some parts of the trail the internet can get a bit laggy. But yeah, the game is lagging a little bit as well, so I definitely need to update my phone. This one's getting a bit old. You got green sand, sorry, green sand's here, 98%, so yes, green sand shrew. Here, 98%. And they any good for Battle League? Sand Slash is okay. But I think you want a Alolan Sand Slash. It's the same thing as Alolan Ninetales. The double, typing. Hey, that was a nice little score. I popped that, like, saw it pop up and I was like, click on that one just before it despawns, like, gets out of my range. Okay, so that's 6 of each. So we're fairly good. So yeah, Alolan Sand Slash is good just because it's Ice Steel, so it has some use in PvP. It's not too bad. We have a decent Kanto and a decent Alolan one now. And same with Ninetales. Because the original ones, original Sand Shrew and Vulpix, only got single typing. So they're not as good as they could be. The dual typing and just the access to ice moves makes them both fairly good. You got 8 from the first hour? Nice. I didn't do mine the first hour of the event. So I've only an hour in. I got 10. 10 from my first hour, but technically the second hour of the event. So now we're in our last hour now. So the goal is to try and get to 20, so we need 8 more in the next 45 minutes. We'll see how we go. But I'm not too fast if we can get to it. No biggie. It also doesn't help when your incense spawns right on top of other spawns like that. Though, watch for fight. Yes, it's got double weakness. Ninetales has got a double weakness to steel types once it's thing. Ninetales for. I also have a hundo. When I was looking through my thing, looking for the shinies, yeah, I've got a hundo, a lot of Ninetales as well. But yeah, the Ninetales, it's got a double weakness to steel types, being fairy, ice, sort of thing. But it's also a dragon killer because it's very ice, so. Oh my god, the game is lagging incredibly bad. I am going to just restart my game. Just as I restarted the game to make this stream stop lagging, the stream crashes on me. Like, the timing of that. This is what I was trying to avoid by closing the game, because I knew that it was getting a bit bogged down. And it did exactly what I was trying. As soon as I shut the game down, it just crashed the game on me. Yeah, that is what it is. At least we're back. The good thing is I noticed it straight away because I noticed as I was closing the game. But as you can see, it did help. The game is running a bit better now. Hey, and we got another shiny. Okay, so that's 13. 13. We have 13 shinies now. So we got a good chance of getting to the 20. Only 13, yes. Hey, we're getting there. We've still got plenty of time. We only need 7 more. Don't you worry your pretty little head about it, alright? We got this. We're gonna get a whole bunch back to back to back. I can feel it in my nuggets. You know what? And I'm also, just because said I wasn't this, but given that we've 10, 20, 30, 40 minutes worth of special rend. I should have got water while I was at the car as well. Feeling a little bit parched. Don't want to stop, I want the spawns, thank you. At least around this part is they do spread out a little bit more, so it's a bit easier to click on them because you don't have these huge clusters. One of the main reasons why I don't really like using special rend is because when you, hey, there we go, there's another one. There's 14. It's still 7 of each, so we're doing well. But when you get around to the other side of the trail where there's the one Pokestop, the spawns there are already like really clustered together, so with special rend it's horrendous trying to click on them all. We got plenty of time to get these last ones. Somebody got pulled over by the polices. They needed 2 police cars. That tiny little car, it looks like a GTI. It's just a little Golf. Why do you need 2 cop cars for a Golf? Seems a little bit overkill. Hey, there we go, another shiny. See, I told you it was worth it. You got your shiny, second shiny Metadite yesterday. Nice. Nice little angry Smurf. Yep, GTI Golf, hot magnets. Especially if it's got P plates on it. Yeah. So man. The people in that car do not look happy. Blowing that hard that the sprinklers on the other side of the road, I'm getting sprayed by them. Look. See, this is exactly what I'm talking about. It makes it so difficult to, there's too many spawns overlapping with each other. How do I click on all these little dudes? I'm gonna have to catch some of them, unfortunately. The shiny, Metadite is red, right? So if you knock one out in the gym earlier, yes. Yes, you call it the Angry Smurf. Because the original one is blue, so it looks like a Smurf. And then, yeah, you got your Angry Smurf. He's like Red Hulk, but Smurf. Foxes everywhere. Yeah, and in Australia, that's a bad thing. Foxes are not native to Australia. They're an introduced species, and they kill all the wildlife. They've actually introduced hunting back into Victoria for them, or like rewards. You get paid taking fox heads to their. I can't remember where you actually take them into, but basically you get rewarded for culling them. They're an introduced species, and they're not good. They're walking to the movie 300. This is Vulpix. A Alolan Vulpix. If I am counting correctly, which I don't think I am, because I'm terrible at keeping count of things, I think I'm on 14 shinies. And I think it's 7 of each. I think it's been pretty even, where I've been getting like one for each of them. It's either one or the other, just over and over. 12, 15. We're at 15 actually. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, 7 Kanto, 8 Alolan. No, I'm on 15 now, which is surprising. Like I got another one. I thought I was on 14. Yeah, only 5 more, and we've got over like 35 minutes to try and get 5 more, which I think is doable. Especially if we get one within the next couple of clicks, that would be fantastic. There we go. So we're now 2 in front with the Alolan. Yeah, that one's not too bad. Ow. I just got assaulted by a tree. It was a hard leaf. It just blew out of the tree and smacked me straight in the temple. Ow. I think I have a concussion. You're finally getting Dialga today? Hey, nice. Origin or normal? Like original? That's a tiny, that's not a shiny. The original. Okay, wait, did I click on this one or not? You got 3 accounts, you got to get it on, but you're slacking. Just wait until it comes back to raids. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if they come back to raids, and like sooner rather than later. sort of thing. Palkia, Dialga are sort of in that second tier worth of desirable raids. Like your top tier ones are Mewtwo and Rayquaza. They're pretty much it in that like top tier. Second tier is Kyogre, Groudon, Palkia, Dialga. And then pretty much everything else just falls into that tier. Hey, there we go. There's another one. Except for like, then you've got Genesect and the well, I'll say the Weather Trio to an extent, and stuff like that, which are just like in that absolute no one cares tier. No. I may have a concussion, but you still need to come. Who's gonna kiss my concussion better, huh? Huh? I can't kiss my own concussions. They're supposed to be in raids pretty soon. Yeah, like I said, they're desirable raid bosses. So they rotate through them on a semi-regular basis just because they make money off them, because people actually want them. And it's because like Special Rend and Roar of Time are useful. So people want the candies for them. Smiggles isn't home. Smiggles went. Smiggles is on holidays. I told you I'm home alone. That's including the Smiggy Digs. So yeah, it's all on you now. My concussion. The birds then. No, birds can't kiss. That's weird. They're just gonna peck your eyes out. Everybody knows this. Birds don't kiss. That would be weird. They don't have lips. Alright, so shiny. And age 0, just because it's easier doing it this way. 17. Okay, so we need 3 more. 3 more and we're golden. We got our target. We got half an hour to get 3 more, which are pretty attainable. Surprisingly enough, I'm actually getting... How can I be getting hungry? I had food just before I came down here. I do suppose it was only small stuff. Yeah, and Eilish, you have a noodle box at my place, so you've got dinner sorted if you want it. You watch this game absolutely dog me. And I've got half an hour to get 3 shinies and it just doesn't give it to me. Oh, well, maybe we will. That is shiny 18. Terrible at these. Oh my god, I can't see my screens. It's making it very hard to read chat. You got those for free. Genesect, Tornadus, Landorus, Thunderous, Terrakion, Cobalion, Virizion. Yeah, see, those raid bosses, they just... Nobody likes them. Like, the Therian forms of the Weather Trio aren't bad because they're actually, like, half using it. Terrakion's good. Terrakion is a useful, like, because it's rock fighting sort of thing, but the rest of them aren't great. Yeah, out of all of them, Terrakion is actually half decent. I think it's like ranked 3rd for rock attackers or something like that. Behind Mega Tyranitar and another one, Vulpix. What's the other one? Mega Tyranitar and I think Rhyperior, I think is the other one. They were free from the research last year, yeah. Ooh. That one is going to be worth checking. That one could be a really good... I think the IVs are going to be a little bit high for Great League, though. But that could be a really good PvP shiny Vulpix. Or Ninetales, I should say. But yeah, that's 19. I only need one more shiny to hit that 20 mark. So it looks like we're going to do this with ease. But yeah, just like Sandshrew, it looks like we're going to end up with more Alolan than Kanto shinies. There we go. That is 20, and the last 3 have all been Alolans. Wait. Yeah, I was going to say, I think I'm running low on normal Pokeballs. When this happens, dude, stay in the...
Daddy, we're gonna stop here, then we're gonna race, okay? Okay. We're gonna stop here, then we're gonna race. I think I'm gonna win that.
Yeah. Seriously, what is this thing's problem? Alright, you can have a golden run, but stop wasting my normal Pokeballs. You son of a bitch. You tune in to get a shiny, good luck. I've been doing pretty well for the shinies, to be honest. I started an hour late today, but that was still number 20 for the day. So we're doing good. So yeah, pretty much it's just a pretty easy last 25 minutes of this. Just whatever we get, but we hit our target. No, I haven't done the evols yet. I've got a couple of decent shinies. The one that I caught just before that one, hopefully will be a fairly decent Alolan Ninetales for Great League. I'm just not sure if it's going to max out too high. Like, I'm not sure of the IVs, so I'll have to check it after. Needs 2 more likes. Okay, yeah, 17, 18. Yeah, alright, guys, if you haven't already, smash the like button on that stream. Let's get it to at least 20 for the day. Match the shiny number. But see, that's the thing. It's like I'm probably still going to get more shiny, so that just means I have to get more likes. So that's on you guys. That's a you thing. Well, yep, see, that's the last, what, 4 or 5 shinies now have been Alolans. How you doing, Laughtail? We've got a couple of decent shinies for the day, like okay, like fairly decent ones, and then yeah, maybe a couple that are okay for PvP, sort of thing. Everything else has been so. But yeah, I'm gonna have to get back to some Pokestops so I can start spinning, because I need Pokeballs. So my shinies are normal Pokeballs. So good thing is I don't think I'm gonna get 17 more shinies by the time I do get the Pokestops. But I cannot see my screen at all because of the amount of glare that's bouncing off of the oily fingerprints all over. I need to wipe my screen down. It's getting just a little bit messy. It's all good. So I've got 20 minutes left. I didn't time my... It's not going to take me 20 minutes to get back to the car, unfortunately. Should be fairly close, probably another 10-15 minutes, depending on how fast I walk. I suppose I could slow down. That's not the one I want. Okay, cool. We got it. Yeah, what have we got? 19 minutes left. How many shinies do you think we're going to finish with, guys? I think I'm on, what, 21 now? Even though we've still got 19 minutes. Yep. Oh my god, dude. Just... And age 0. Yeah, 21. I reckon we could probably get to 24, 25. I reckon we've still got that in us. But yeah, the last, 4 in a row have all been Alolans. Being it's Vulpix Day, if you use daily incense, would you boost the odds of Ninetales spawning, or would it be able to... it'd just be a million Vulpix. First Kanto that we've had for a while. There's still a chance that it would spawn, but yeah, you'd just be getting, like... Because Ninetales isn't really spawning in the wild to begin with during the event, you would pull from the spawn, like the spawn pool of available stuff. That's, for the most part, going to be Vulpix. So you could get a Ninetales, like, if you were super lucky, but probably not. Yeah, we got background ones, but no shinies with background so far. I still need to collect my last page of research as well, so we could get lucky and get one from that, but we'll just have to see. Collect that soon, sort of thing. Got sun. I can't see anything on either of the screens as soon as the sun starts reflecting off of it. All I see is fingerprints. I never worry about the snapshots just because I'm using the front face camera for the stream and stuff like that. So yeah, during comm days, I just never really worry about the snapshots. Hey, another shiny. No shiny. I'm getting heaps of shinies. What are you talking? That was shiny 23 for the day, Missy. We're getting all the shinies. All the shiny. But we got 15 minutes. Hopefully I get a Shundo Vulpix. It'd be nice. I do have Hundo, Alolan Vulpix already. Sort of thing. Which I actually got from I think it was one of the... I remember I caught it as a Vulpix. Not a Vulpix, it was a Ninetales when I caught it. I'm just trying to remember where I caught it. I think it was during GoFest? Was Ninetales one of the things that was spawning during GoFest last year? I think it was I can't even speak. I think it was one of the big events where I got it from. Oh, you're going swimming in the river next to me. Good luck with that. I'm not sure how much water is in the river at the moment. The river's not always full, so you might be swimming in some sludgy mud. Just be warned about that. Let's have a look. Oh, there's some water. I don't think you'd really want to swim in that water, though. It's not looking very... Nah. It's got a nice sheen of ick on top of it, so... I wouldn't swallow any of it, just as a precaution. You'll probably get mega death. You'll get mega COVID. I don't think there's any crayfish in that river. Hey Josh, how you doing, man? Welcome in. Yeah, I don't think there's any crayfish in there. You'd probably have better luck finding them in a dam somewhere around here. Oh, that's right. I actually need to spin this Pokestop, don't I? Because I need the Pokeballs. So, what does the game give me? No Pokeballs. I can't catch shinies in anything other than a Pokeball. What are you doing, game? I better not... Hey, I only have 14 Pokeballs. Stop giving me shinies and stop making them difficult to catch. You put your first longer video out today. You're doing shorts, but it's different. Hey, nice, dude. You got some comedy in it and positivity. You also mixed 2 tracks for the audio that you think you might... Hey, nice. I'll have to remember to check it out. Is it on your YouTube? I'm assuming, given that I don't think you'd be uploading long form content to TikTok. Ah, it is on TikTok. I don't actually have a TikTok account. I'll have to search it up. Yeah, I don't know. I just can't do TikTok. It's one of those things where... Yeah, I've got the app on my phone, but I just can't do it, man. 2 minutes. 2 minutes is long in TikTok. And if you say so. The only thing about YouTube is you get dinged for copyright because yes. Yeah, you need to get the copyright free music. It's been happening like over the last couple of days. A lot of my backlog streams have been getting not copyright claimed, but just they're like, oh, you're using music that you can't monetize or like monetize this now, and then they're getting released again straight away. So I've just had like emails spammed at me over the last day and a bit, just like, this stream has been copyright claimed, and then 10 minutes later it's like, this stream has been released, the copyright claim has been released, and I'm like, it's because I'm using like the music that I use during my raid hour streams. I'm allowed to use it because I'm signed up to their website and I credit the music and all that sort of stuff, but it's still getting copyright claimed and then released. But it's old streams that don't matter anymore. It's like the money that I made from those streams I've already got. So it's just like, okay, you can copyright claim them and claim revenue, but you're not getting anything from it. You'd be lucky to get like 10 cents from it. Have at it. It's the same as the logo and your profile pic here, username. Okay. I'm pretty sure you've linked me to your TikTok before anyway. So, yeah, I think you just have to jump. It'd probably pop up on my TikTok even though I don't have an account. Alright, we're in our last 9 minutes, guys. Can we get any more shinies? Underscore before, after, and in between. Like a curious. Like I said, I'm pretty sure I should be able to find it pretty easily, just because it's I think you've linked it to me before. I think you sent me the link on, I think it was Instagram. You need a link to my only hams. Ham. God damn it, stop making me hungry. I did have lunch before I came, but it wasn't a very substantial lunch. It was sort of like light pastry stuff. But now I have ham at home. Oh yeah, I bought ham the other day. I could go home and have ham and only ham. How you doing, James? Ali is trying to be positive about the whole accident thing. She's trying to find people with very specific interests, if you know what I mean. She likes ham too. She wants the ham. Gotta eat half you. Yeah. And ham. God damn it, I want a ham. I'm just going to eat all the ham when I get home. I don't know how, it's only a couple of days old, so it'll be fine. But I don't know how much longer it's got until I'll have to throw it out. So I might actually sit there, just eat, stand there in the kitchen just eating ham. Just don't do that to the lunch meat. No, I'll eat the ham. I won't be doing anything else to the ham. That's taking a step too. It's like I like ham, but don't love ham. Well, I do. Ham's pretty good, but not in that sense. How long am I streaming for? At this point, until I get back to the car, pretty much, because I should be like Com Day has only got what 7 minutes left, and given how slow I'm walking, it should take me give or take that amount of time to get back to the car. So we ended up timing it pretty well. As I was walking down here, I'm like, I didn't time it well, so I'm going to get back to the car park before I just wasted a normal Pokeball, and it's like I don't think I'm going to get that many more shinies anyway. Hope you think of me and my disabled better half when you pinch on your on my flatmate. I sure will. It's all I'll be thinking about, and I'm just standing in the kitchen staring out of the window into the abyss, just eating ham. How many did I get? The shinies. We're up to 23 or 24 at this point. Let me have a look, see, love. And 24. We're on 24 shinies. Want to bang out our home? Have you got enough people for it? And can you wait 5 minutes until I'm done with my Com Day? If those two things are a yes, then sure. Moisture intensifies. That's my job done. And breakfast, in breakfast now you're having 2 boiled eggs and bread butter. Nice. Yes, you definitely have to come over to... If you didn't, I'd put fuel in the car, and I got nowhere to be. It's not like I had plans today, so I'd be coming back to yours. Don't you worry about that. I'd drag you back to my house by your pinky toes. Only if I want to. Yeah, like I said, dude, if you've got enough people to do it, and keep in mind that I don't have great Dynamax Pokemon, just because I don't really do the Dynamax stuff. So, yeah, if we've got a decent squad of people, and you can wait the 4 minutes, then yeah, I can jump in. I just have to check, do I have remote raid passes? They all started with just Josh and lunch means. Okay, yeah, remote raid passes, so that's cool. That's a cool. I'm sitting on. Still 70 likes. If you haven't already, guys, please smash the like button on the stream. See if we can get that to 20. You got level 50 hundos. Okay. Well, I don't, because I don't do the Dynamax stuff. I find it a very pointless system in the game, so I just don't worry with it. I got other things to waste my raid passes on. Yes, hey, there we go, that's 5. I was going to be, can we at least get the 25 shinies before the end? Gonna come pick me up, but that'll make it hard to leave your place. Exactly. That's the point. Then you're at my mercy, like it should be. But that way, I did come. Then I'd have to take you to work on Tuesday, and then come back down and pick you up. Hey, we got a background shiny just before we finished. That's a way to finish off. Like last shiny of the day, background shiny. Because So I'm guessing that that's probably going to be our last one. You keen to wait till you get to one in person. You're unemployed and get nothing better to do since you're stuck at this a bit longer. Don't think of that way, dude. I'm sure things will look up for you, man. You just got to stay positive with it. I know it doesn't sound like, yeah, it sounds easier said than done and doesn't feel like it at this particular point in time, but keep your head up, man. No hostages today, maybe tomorrow. Oh, but it's like, then I gotta like drive for 40 minutes and pick her up and then drive back to my house for another 40 minutes. And then, like I said, then I gotta to work on Tuesday. It just seems like more effort than when I can just get her to drive up to my house under her own volition and then just take her keys, and then basically I accomplished the same thing, but I didn't have to go out of my way. Damn it, I just told her. Damn it. Forget I said that. You're going home tomorrow afternoon, are you? Are you? Are we sure about that? At least you're not pregnant. Yes, that is a positive. Go to a bar and lose your keys. My God, you're even I can't even win. I don't want to kidnap her and she turns it into a negative thing. You're plenty worth. I've done it before, have I not? I've done it a few times. Just in this instance, it'd be a lot easier since you want to get ready before you come up. And I've still got stuff to do when I get home. Like, I can't just go home and then come down and pick you up and then go back. Because it's like, I still got stuff to do to get ready for you to come up, because I didn't get to do it earlier because somebody made me late. This is on you. If you wanted to get kidnapped, maybe you should have sent me home earlier. You went to the doc hoping to get good news. They said it was... You asked for a second if he did. He said you are ugly too. Well, that's not a good doctor. He just sounds like a butthead. She would have to pick me up then. Yeah, she probably wouldn't though. He has meat to tend to. Yes, I do. I have to eat ham, but there is other things that, like, I still need to make up the bed and stuff like that because I washed all the bedding and everything. So yeah, I gotta make up the bed and what else do I need to do? This other stuff. Oh yeah, I need to tidy up a few things and no, I don't hate you. Would I have come and stayed at your place last night if I hated you? Don't think so. That would be a very awkward situation. Hey, we got to the 20 likes. Nice. Fresh sheets. Well, you got fresh sheets when you're having company for the... Can't go laying on stinky sheets. If I wanted that, I'd stay at her place. Shrimply and you're hey, Shrimply can't be disappointed. You wouldn't have Shrimply if it wasn't for me. Me and Shrimply are tight, okay? We go way back. We're homies. Alright, Josh, if you wanted to jump into that raid, dude, I can... Or did you want me to host one? Is that what we're doing? I am unaware of what the circumstances of this whole situation are. woke the whole family up and said, "You not give Jimmy likes, you get no ham." That seems a little bit harsh, but I appreciate it. Oh, that's now. They're a tough catch, so use Ice Burn and a Mega if you want. Ice Burn, which one's Ice Burn? Which Kirim is it? It is Kirim, yes. I haven't even fused at either of my Kirims yet. He's saying kikikikiku. Mary can't invite herself, but me and can. She needs an invite. Okay. Shrimply is very disappointed in me. Oh. Would it help if I invited you to a raid? A Dynamax raid? Would Shrimply be happy with that? Give me my particles. Give me my particles. I can't see my screen. Kirim White, okay. That's Reshiram, isn't it? I wish they got, now I need to find which my best Kirim is. Kirim. I am not sure which one is my best. I think I got 98% in here somewhere. It's 96. 96. Fusion raids are also coming back. I think it's one of the shinies that's a 98. You're clipping this max speed. Okay. What would be my best Mega to use for it as well? Oh my god, come on. I know that there's a 98 in here somewhere. Letting your child run around in a car park is probably not the smartest idea, but... Oh, okay. I thought I had a 98% Kirim. Oh my god, this... Why is it such... Natural selection, yeah. Any Mega, Zod, Bird, even Grunt. Okay. Okay, I think I'm just going to be going with one of the 96s at the start. One of these ones. Okay, we'll just go with this one. This one will be fine. Kirim White. Kirim does not know Glaciate, so will not know an attack advantage. Okay. Okay, well I guess we're not doing this one because this one doesn't have Glaciate. You know what? We're just gonna have to. This is taking a lot longer than it should be. Complete charge TM. You want Glaciate. Teach Glaciate. Okay, that's better. Fusing together, special backgrounds will combine to create a new one. Okay, and we want our Hundo Reshiram. Glaciating player hate. Okay. Okay, so iceberg. We'll just put it on for half an hour, I suppose. What was Mary's in-game name? Again? You really hope they fix the fusion as a buddy. Yeah, there's so many things in the game that they need to fix. And Eilish, were you jumping into this one or? Okay, just Mary. Cool. They lose some of the color. Yeah, they lose some of the color while on the map. As I said, there's just so much stuff in the game that they just need to fix. Mary. She's not even in the game. Loser. See, it's got me using Omanyte. Why? Don't use Omanyte. This is exactly what I'm talking about not having good Pokemon. Charizard? That's better than nothing. Oh wait, I didn't Mega Evolve, did I? Oops. Oh well. Well, it is what it is. If we fail because of me, it's not my fault. I should have known that was going to happen. My bloody stream crashed on me, which means my game also crashed on me. Just as we were jumping in with how much it was lagging, I should have known that it was going to happen. This pisses me off so much. Stop giving me... Don't care about... Yeah, okay, you guys will have to... No, you can't get back in. It's not like a normal raid, so they would have to bail out, and... Of all the times for the game to, like... Happens all the time. It pisses me off. Good luck, I suppose, then. That was not ideal. Yeah, all the times for the stream to crash on me. Did one remote one, didn't catch it. And I suppose it gives me a chance to Mega Evolve. We're out? Okay, I'll jump back in then. Just a second, just let me, which one? I think it's this one. That's my Mega Evolved one. So it doesn't matter which one I... Omanyte is the top counter, really? What, like Omanyte or Omastar? I mean, I can use Omanyte. I took it out of my team. So Charizard would be better, but fair enough. Omastar. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say, Omanyte, really? I suppose I can. Hang on, well, and yeah, does it matter which Charizard I Mega Evolve? Let me. It's terrible. It doesn't have good. Actually, no, it's actually half decent. Sure. Type Mega 3. Mega 3. Alright, that's at least half decent. Oh, damn it, come back. Nope, we don't have any. No, I'm not. I see what you're trying to do there. No, I don't have any. I don't do a lot of the Mega stuff for Mega 2. Yep. There we go. Yeah, I'm the same, Air Break. Like, I'm just not big into the Dynamax stuff. So, I mean, Groudon is beast because it is level 50. Like, it's maxed out to level 50. Alright, we'll go with Groudon then. Just cause. Just cause, Zebra. Queen Max Zaddy. I could, but I won't. Alright. Let's try this again. Alright, so we need to invite Mary. If I can actually type in the search bar, that would be fantastic. Okay, Mary. And she's probably still not online because she's a pain in the ass, but we'll send her one anyway. Deleted with one hit. So much for my really cool counter. Got absolutely demolished. Well, them's the break, see? Just quietly, I'm not liking our chances. Watch me tank for you. I mean, cool. If you really want to, like, that'd be fantastic. I get off my nose. I mean, especially since my third one is Metagross, which is just even worse because it's a steel type. See, I feel like I should have led with Grimmsnarl, because then at least I would have thing now. Omanyte on the team. I don't have a... I don't do Dynamax battles, so I'm using with the shit that I've got. This is what it recommended to me, just because I don't have good counters. We're doing pretty good, though. I honestly thought that we would, we'd all be dead by now. We're doing so much better than I thought we would be. At Blissey. She's a tank. Keep going. We can do this. Cheers, laugh. That'd be good. I mean, if I can do one of these and get a we need to preempt if the shiny ones. Shiny vibes. Oh no, I got deleted, but here comes Metagross to pretend that it's capable of actually winning this battle. Hey, we haven't caught it yet, so I'll encounter it for sure. Whether I'm going to catch it or not is another story. Stick. Hey, Eilish actually was in the raid. Okay, there you go. I didn't think she did jump in. Must have been a last second thing. Look at it, Bubba. Did we get a shiny? No. No, we did not. Of course we didn't. Well, that's nice. That circle shrinks so quickly. Skip it. No, I need to catch it anyway. Should I give it a berry? Why not? That was a terrible throw. No shiny. No shiny for Jimmy. The underdog, not too bad. We've finished our com day, as you can see. We're just finishing up with one of these before I wrap up the stream. Unfortunately, we didn't get the shiny of this, but we did end up with 25 shiny Vulpix. Okay, was talking about skipping, yeah. Yeah, I never leave the Pokemon in the Dynamax things afterwards. Hey, we got it. Anyway, it is. It's actually not too bad. It's passable. I'll take it. I mean, we got a Dynamax Oho, so cool beans. She left it. Nice. Alright, now I can actually walk back to the car. Because I had to sit there because I would have moved too far away from it to use my... I'd have to use a remote raid pass. We always use something shitty because it leaves an attack boost there. Yeah. Hello, Papa. D-Max Jimmy lives on. Now I sound like an Azuzu. I'm an Azuzu D-Max. You managed to shiny Oho raid one bird. Only got one. Was most happy about that. 1 million dust. Hey, nice. Nice, dude. I'm glad that you ended up getting the shiny. I mean, I've got shiny Oho, so it's not really too much of an issue that I don't get there. What I did get the other week, though, when we had the Raikou raids, it was like a 40+ degree day. Like, I was going to host raids that day. I was like, I could host the raids, but it was like 40 degrees. So I wasn't going to sit in the car for 3 hours while hosting raids when it was like 40+ degrees. And this is Celsius, not Fahrenheit, guys. So that's like, what, 120-ish Fahrenheit or something like that. So damn hot. But yeah, jumped into one raid. Got the shiny Shadow Raikou. So I was like, all right, well, one and done. I'm done with that. Your boy got the strats. So yeah, I was pretty happy with that. But yeah, we finished with 25 shinies today. So yeah, not too bad. I probably should have just searched by shiny, and that would have made that a lot easier to find. But yeah, 25 shinies. We only did 2 hours today, so we probably would have ended up with 30+ like we usually do if I did the whole 3 hours. But yeah, because I had other things going on this morning. You shocked Pro Planty were, you shocked Pro Planty with us being able to strong arm G-Max stuff early on when 40+ people were failing. Now he's a believer. Yeah, I mean, it depends on the people that you've got in the raid. If they've got decent G-Max stuff, then you can get through them. Some of the ones that I've done, though, you have needed, well, with the crews that I've been in, you've needed those huge amount of people. During the wild area for Grimmsnarl, there was like 40+ people in the raids at all times, so you had like hundreds of Pokemon, so they were easy to smash through with big lobbies like that. Heck yeah, can't complain about that. Yeah, I was happy with that. It was a nice little score. So I was like, I don't have to go out today. I got my shiny. I'm happy. I'm done. The tomatoes you have as a booty pit. Yes. Yeah. That looks just a little bit sus. You just get tornadoes, which I think it's thunderous, which is the one that looks the worst. Because it's spiky, and it's just like, ooh. Ooh. I don't want that. That doesn't look fun. No, we're about to wrap up the stream, so we're not doing any more raids. We just did one of them just to wrap up the stream for the day, because I got to go home and get stuff prepared for company tonight. So I've got other things that I need to do, unfortunately. But yeah, we had a good day streaming. We finished off with the Yoho, 25 shinies. All in all, pretty good day. Cannot complain. A couple of gaming called me their Gmux plug when they lived up in LA. That's cool, dude. No, it's good that you've got good connections with the community and stuff. When am I going to be streaming again? Should be Tuesday for Spotlight Hour. That's the plan. Hopefully it's not going to... No, I don't think it's going to be 40 degrees on. We'll have a look, because the last couple of... That's why I wasn't streaming last Tuesday again, because I missed out on last week's the Raikou raids, because it was like 40 plus degrees, and then on Tuesday it was 40 plus degrees as well. So, and then look at this, it's like 16 degrees. It's actually going to be a relatively cold night tonight, down to 11 degrees, which is unusual for the middle of summer, but Tuesday 33. So warm, but not yeah. You want to complain? Of course you want to complain. You always want to complain. The only one that looks good is Shiny Landorus. We're exclusive, like ham. Jeez. Yeah, and it's not just during the streams, James. Like, you don't see what I have to deal with off stream. It's just constant complaints. You only see it during... You guys are lucky. I feel like a whipping boy sometimes. Nobody does it like my man Jimmy. Nope. I've got it. I've got it all down. Especially with the ham. The hams. Just wanted to say hi before you go. No worries, Louis. Thanks for jumping in, dude. But yeah, alrighty, guys. I'm pretty sure that that's gonna do us for the day, because, as I said, I gotta go home and get some stuff organized for the evening. But thank you for everybody that has tuned into today's stream. If you haven't already, please do chuck a like on the stream. We're sitting on 22, so it's not too bad. Therian Enamorous inbound for Valentine's Day. Yes. Yeah, more than likely. Cool, you'll be around. Have a good one, everyone. No worries, Handbrake. Enjoy the rest of your day. Have a great night, bro. See you on Tuesday when you're next live. No worries, Hash. Thank you for tuning in. Yeah. Pro tip is the bag of the sandwich. Add mayo and then lose in the couch. Oh, I want mayo in the couch. That sounds stinky. But yeah. Alrighty, guys. Yeah, thank you for everybody that has tuned in today, like the stream and all of that good stuff. Yeah, I know that I started an hour late, so it was good to see that the stream was still fairly productive. But yeah, enjoy your morning, evening, noon, or night. Stay safe. Happy hunting. Good luck for your com days. Hopefully you guys will get the shinies, hundos, shundos, all of that good stuff. And yeah, we will see you on Tuesday for Spotlight Hour. Bye, Eilish. I'll talk to you after stream, obviously, and we'll figure things out. Mayo, yeah, that just makes it even worse. Like, both of those things are going to become pretty stinky if they're lost in the couch for any period of time. I would rather not. Love Parts for real. Thanks for always putting up. Nah, that's all good, dude. You're one of the long-time people on the channel, man. You've been here for a long time, so I appreciate you still coming back and putting up with my shit. So you're gonna pick up Eilish? No, she can drive herself. She's a capable young woman. She can do it. She doesn't need me. Oh, shut up. Of course I think that you're worthy of... I have to drive 40 minutes out of my way to... I still need to get fuel and go home and prepare stuff. I don't have time to drive down and pick you up. Kidnap you. As I said, you can just drive up to my place and I'll steal your keys, and essentially we accomplish the same thing. Hey, it's a win-win situation. Kidnap her, Jimmy. That sounds so bad. No. Jimmy's meat stream. Oh, please no. You're here for the meat. God. There seems to be a lot of people which are here for other reasons than for the Pokemon, and it makes me uncomfortable. You should be here at... If you get here at 10 p.m., be prepared for punishments, young lady. That's not good enough. You need to be at my house very soon. Very soon. It's what? 5:30. 7:30 at the latest, I think, is when you should be rocking up. Meet and greet. Well, yeah. When would that be? That'd be difficult, given that most people are in America. Someone needs a timeout. 30 years of men playing with monsters in their body. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's where I'm gonna finish it. All right, guys. That's enough. We don't need that. Like a 6 or 7. Alright. Yeah, alright. I'm wrapping up the stream now. God, stop it. Did you catch that? Yes, I did get it. Yeah, we got one just before. Unfortunately, it wasn't true. 7. You got 2 hours. It takes you half an hour to get to my place. That gives you an hour and a half to pack a bag to stay at my place for what you say is going to be one night. One night. I'm sure you'll... 6 or 7. No, please, not 6, 7. Please, no. Spicy lunch meat. Okay, this is just... This keeps going. I got stuff I gotta do. Alright, guys. I will see you on Tuesday. Until then, peace out. Have a good one. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye. I'm wrapping it up now. Bye. Bye. Have a good one. I'll see you.